Here's my 95 Chevy Silverado with a camouflage paint job. And I'm going to be showing you, this is Camo 101. I'm going to be showing you how to camouflage something, your vehicle if you want, be like me. I've done boats, four-wheelers and stuff like that. I mean, you can camouflage anything. You know, I suggest start on something small before you start doing your car, but this real easy. It don't take no artist to do it. I am no artist. This is all done with stencil, and I'm going to show you step by step how this is accomplished. I hope you can appreciate how that looks. I've had a lot of comments on it. It looks a whole lot better than it did. It was just a rust bucket before. I mean, I didn't have any real bad rusted through spots, but the paint had started to chip off a long time ago, and it rusted through, started rusting. And so I decided, well, I don't want to drive around with rust all over my truck. I'll just camouflage it. You know, or I didn't want to drive around with just all primered up neither. So primer with style. That's called camouflage. Now, hey, I just got to camo my house. Anyway, neighbors wouldn't like that. Of course, they wouldn't be able to find me to complain neither. Anyway, back to the truck. This is side I'm going to try to finish today if I can. I've been driving around with one side done. But I don't care. This is Polk County. Got to represent. This is my metallic blue finish that I started with, original 95 metallic blue. I had the 4x4 on there. I took it off with a little propane torch. Heat it up, peels right off. You can use a little propane lighter if you got one, if you don't have a torch. Anyway, take your pinstripes, whatever, off. And then I did some sanding, 120 grit sandpaper, then a finer sand with a 400 grit. I didn't have any holes. I didn't need a Bondo or anything like that. I didn't worry about the dents because this pattern, camouflage pattern, hides. I had a huge dent over here. You can't even see it now. I had a dent on the other side. It was very obvious with the blue metallic, but now it's completely unnoticeable. Anyway, okay, so I did the sanding. Took my stencil, took my 4x4 off there. If you got pinstripes, whatever, did the 120 sand, did 400 grit sand, and washed the truck and washed it real good and dried it, let it dry in the sun real good, make sure everything was dry, and then I taped it all off. Tape around the window, tape around anything you don't want camo on. I'm doing this line right here where the two-tone ends. I got the masking tape I'm just using right there, and tape everything off. Then I went over, how do I achieve this? Well, this is what I'm using. This is a automotive primer. Let's see if you can see that. Yeah, well, anyway, it's a DuPont color self-etching primer. And what I'm doing is going over the entire surface as a base color with this green. And that's what you see here, up here where there's no stencil on yet. And I pretty much did all this before I decided to do this video here, and show you exactly how it's done. Hey, what's up, Sebastian? Oh, anyway, he's just hanging out, watching me do this. Alright, so how do I achieve this? Hey, man, what you got me with the yarrow for while I'm trying to do my video? Alright, here's my stencil. This is come out of the front yard. This is a fern leaf. I got this other thing here out of a bush over around the side of the house, and that's what I'm using for stencil. Oh, I got this too. I'm using for stencil. These little leaves here I cut off, plant by the mailbox, and I hold them up there like this. See, just hold them up against the truck and spray over them. Well, how do I do that? I'm fixing to show you. Watch this. Black paint. There we go. That was real hard. Real hard, huh? You hold it up there, you spray over it. Fern plant. See that? Hold it up there, you spray over it. See that? You hold it up there, and you spray over it. Use gray now. I'm going to hold it up there, and I'm going to spray over it. I got so much done now, I'm almost getting to the point where I don't need to anymore. So, I think you get the idea. Idea being, take your stencils, whatever you want to use, get them nice and flat. See this board? I took my fern plant, laid it on the concrete, and then put that board over it for a little while I was doing some of my other prep, so it'd be nice and flat. And you hold it up there, and you spray over it. Okay, you got that? Practice on something that you don't care if you mess up. If you mess up, go back over it with your base color. Start over from scratch. That's the worst case scenario. Now, $5 a can, 6, 7 maybe if you go a little more expensive. Can of primer. I've used about, I'll probably use about 10 cans by the time I'm done with this truck. So, I got $50, $60 invested into this paint job. Well, a little more than that. I had to buy another roll of masking tape. Used all that I had. That's it. That's your Camo 101. Go have fun. Camo something. Go Camo something.